Hi, friend. How are you? Friends. Hi, friends. Woo! Today is a wet day. Outside is raining. I don't need to put on the AC because in the car is cool. Now, I was going to make this video inside because outside was wet, but inside is very busy and I wanted to do my video now. All right, so for today's video, right now, I just came back from the gym. I'm just making sure I don't have any, like, my face is not full of coal because that could happen, and knowing that this video is going straight up as I post it. All right, so now that I'm all put together, today's video, I wanted to talk about the power of love, the power of you living from love. Like every single thing that you do in your life, that love is the guiding force. I'm pulling up the stick. Love is, because I don't have one of those fancy car holder thingies for my phone. I hold a stick in my hand. Right. So because love is one of the biggest things that if you use it, it is such a massive benefit for your life. Now I'm going to tell you a story so that, I give stories on this channel so that you can have a better understanding of what I mean, because I don't ever talk about things I haven't experienced. All right, so the power of love. Why I say that you should live your life by love. Love should be the guiding force of your life. Love should be in every action that you do, no matter what it is. Because love is the one thing that if you use it and you do it correctly, well, you can only love in a loving way, your actions being in a loving way. If you do that correctly, you would manifest every single thing that you truly want in your life without sometimes having to ever even like worry. I mean, granted, you should never worry about something that you really want. You should always have a positive a positive outcome in your head of that is going to happen, and know that it will happen, because there's an all-knowing power that is inside of you that works with the universe, that every plant could grow, every tree could grow, and the fruits grow. Everything grows in the wilderness, and there are stronger trees in the wilderness sometimes than you have plant at your home. Yeah, and nobody goes out there and plants them, because the universe takes care of itself and it takes care of you. So why I say this? No, I'm a Disney freak. Yeah, I used to work in a kids club. I love Disney. I love Disney movies. I think that they give you stories, and they give you messages. I've come to recognize that they give you messages, and I love to watch them. I haven't watched a Disney movie in a long time, but that's not why we're here today, huh? We're talking about love. Today in the gym, well, this morning, as you know, I'm reading my gratitude book, and I am doing my gratitude exercise, which I did my gratitude this morning, but I have to do the gratitude today. And my gratitude for today is my gratitude activity for today is picking something that is negative in my life, and basically putting a positive, 10 gratitudes for it. And the book use, like, if you have a bad relationship with some person, or if you have like bad health or whatever. I don't think it used bad health, but I remember the bad situation with the father, or you lose your job. Do gratitudes for like the time that you've been home, or all the good times you had with your father, basically. That's what my gratitude is for today. And if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, you're not watching me, this is a No Edit November challenge. So unfortunately, you have to bear with my ramble brain as it rambles and it gets back to topic, getting comfortable here. All right, back to love, back to the gym. So I was at the gym today, and I was watching my Disney playlist. Yes, I love Disney. YouTube loves me so much that it knows what I love to watch. And there was this song from Sing that I was thinking I haven't heard it in such a long time. Um, and then I saw it today. It was a song that the gorilla, if you ever watch Sing, that the gorilla sings at the ending part of the concert. Anyhow, so then after that song, when that song was playing, it sort of like it gave me like flashes in my brain, which is a talent that my husband recognized that I have. I mean, I don't really tell people about it, but he said to me the other day, you know what you do? Like, we'll have a conversation or you'll watch a movie or something, he meaning me. And I would just come up with a topic of, this is what I'm going to do my video about. I mean, we'll be in the bed probably like just talking before we go to sleep, and he'll say something, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm going to make my video about. So that's what happened today. Today I had my whole topic on love, and I didn't know how it was going to go because I was like, that's going to be just a short video. But then when this thought hit me, which I'm going to get to right now, I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing. All right. So basically, for me, when I started to get, so let's start with the story. We're to the story now. Oh my God, 6 minutes in, and I'm now to the story. I'm so sorry. Right. So when I got to, what was it? Right. When I started my spiritual journey, and I decided that I call it coming out of my religious box, because I used to live where in my world of don't do this, don't do that. I had so many don't do's. There was nothing that I could possibly do, and I was like 25 and overweight, and I didn't like where my life was at that time. I seemed to be very like low vibrational, like I was in my 20s and I was not happy. And I recognized I was living my life to please every single body around me, and I was really not being myself and all that stuff. So then I started to be on my spiritual journey, and mind you, at that time, I was the only person that decided in my life that I was going towards this. I didn't hear anybody talk about it. I just do the analyzing of my life. And yeah, that year I decided, you know what? Nope. I am going to get out of my religious box. And that's what I did. And I started listening to a lot of motivational, um, things on YouTube. And then I found out about the whole manifesting thing, which I recognized I was been doing it for years and didn't know that it was called manifesting too. And, and then I started meditating and recognizing that, God was always inside of me. My higher self was always there. I didn't have to do anything for it to get there. It was always there because we're all born with our higher self inside of us. We're all energy beings. It's always there. And I was like, oh my gosh, and then I started to really embrace myself. And, it helped me to get out of a lot of tough situations. But until, and I must say, until I met my husband last year in January 2023. It was exactly January the 8th, 2023, that we exchanged numbers. I saw him the year before, but if you want to watch my How I Manifested My Boyfriend video, you can definitely go watch that somewhere on my channel. But what was I telling you? Right. So it was until I met him that I allowed people to push me around. I was getting bullied from someone at that time, not even going to reference the relationship with that person and me, but I was getting bullied at that time. And I was in a situation that I didn't know how to get out of, and this person used to really, really, really frustrate the lights out of me. And they knew it. They knew that they frustrated the lights out of me, and they loved it. And also, then I had another person in my life that was just continuously taking advantage of me and using me for their benefit. And I just needed help, really. But the thing about it is that all that time, and I was going through all that shit, I was just giving love. Since by the time I was 25 and I got on this spiritual journey, I told myself, I give myself rules that I'll live by. I'm going to live by love. I'll let love guide me. Love to guide what I am. I'm getting that ugly thing out of my camera. Good. Love to guide me on my journey as I go through this life, and also treat people the way I wanted to be treated. That was one of those things that I also chose. And every action that I do it from love. So don't do anything wicked to any person. Don't purposely, lie to people, and don't do. So I said, no more lying. I even told my old boss that when I was working for her. I said to her, I'm not lying anymore for you or for anybody. And I remember from that same time, I think the phone rang in the office, and she said, tell some person that she was not there. And I said, well, I called her name and said, she told me to tell you that she's not here. And after that, she never asked me to lie for her again. Because the thing about it is that when you are going towards this change in your life of accepting love and being a loving person, you're going to have to face some obstacles, and some people that are accustomed to you being one way, they now have to accept you being different. So you have to stand up for yourself and for your values that you've now created for yourself. Next thing, let's go on. Getting to when my husband was my boyfriend. Anyhow, when I met him and he came into my life, now that I look back, and I was in the gym, and today I was in the gym, and I was thinking, is that, the universe has to give you these flashes of boom, 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 boom. That's how it works for me. I nearly like teared up with gratitude of this big strapping. If you've ever seen my husband in any of my videos, he's really, really muscular. He basically came into my life, and I think I attracted him because I was always a loving person, because you only attract who you are. So if you have like devious things about you, that's the only type of people that you're going to attract. And I think that because I've been giving love for so many years, this would have been like 7 years, roughly, more than 7. I was like 25. This is like over 10 years now that I've been doing that, I think. Anyhow, this has been a good set of years that I've been living my life like that. But I found that since he came into my life, right now I have no more beliefs. From the time he came into my life, he started to guide me. You see, and the thing about it is, he only started to guide me when he recognized that I 100% trusted him. We had this conversation the other day because I hate to deal with money, I hate to deal with cash, I hate to deal with anything financial, and I love accounting. It's a weird thing. And when I met my husband, he seemed to be so put together. He had his own vehicle, he was living very well, and this is what I did. This is what I did. I took a picture of like all my finances at that time, and I was like, could you help me to and we were just friends. We were just talking. And I said to him, I could see that you are who you are, and you seem to got your shit together, and I need to get my shit together. So I could see that you can help me. Because the thing about it is that when you are living by love, you can't look at, like, if I had in my mind, oh, I can't show this guy my finances because, what he's going to think about me, or he might want this or that, or because I went through that in the past. Because you can't bring your past into your present. You always have to start with a fresh start. And don't start anything if you are not ready to let go of your past. See, you get some sort of motivation. Right, so anyhow, and we'll see where this is going, because my brain is going 14 minutes in. Anyhow, so I showed him, and then he guided me what to do. And not only he guided me with my finances, he guided me with, like, you're letting this person do this to you, you're letting this person do that to you, and you need to stand up for this, you need to stand up for that. It was like if this man came into my life and he just hugged me, and he hugged me so big, like a energy hug, it just felt like a big massive hug. That's the only way I could express it. It was like this big energy hug that this man gave me, that basically gave me the strength to stand up to all my bullies, to walk away from people. And although I, in that moment, in that all that letting go and stuff like that, my bully kind of won in their mind, I am at peace with how everything is or turned out to be, because my backbone, my husband, my cuddler, he's not a cuddler, by the way. He doesn't, he gives me my morning hug, but he's not like a cuddler. But, you know, that, and being around him makes me feel secure and safe. I find that since he came into my life, that all that stress that I had, it just disappeared. And I think, when I really, really think about it, is that the way how my husband is, if I was not a loving woman, if I was not as honest as I am, if I didn't have these qualities, he would have not helped me or invest so much in me, which, and he did tell me that, invest so much in me if I didn't let go. The thing about it is, we women, we go through a lot of shit, a lot of bad exes. We might have bad old friends, you know, bad girlfriends, bad boyfriends, bad whatever, bad bosses. You know, we go through a lot. And I think that we hold on to a lot. And if we keep holding on to these things, we can't really birth our true selves, because we are being guided by the pain. We are being guided by how these people made us feel in the past, and we are consistently living and reliving that past. And if you want to get over your past so that you can embrace your future, you got to let go. You got to let go and let a new be open to. And the thing about it, love starts with you. Loving starts with you. So it's loving yourself, loving people around you, giving love, showing love, being there for people, even when, especially when there's nothing for you to gain in return. I have a friend that, when we used to work together, my best friend, when we used to work together, like, she had it really hard, and many a times I helped her out, and not even my husband knew about it, but boyfriend and husband now. I helped her out. You know, I would buy my lunch and share it with her, and which, and she did okay me that I could share anything, because she's just so happy of the help and guidance that she's gotten from me. She is amazing, and I love her, and she knows it. And she's actually the inspiration of this channel, because I call you all my friends, because I said that the reason why I'm creating this channel is for her, because I'm dealing with, if I'm doing this channel, if I'm dealing with her. And that's why you guys get this. Didn't know where this video was going to go today, but we are going with it. So if you are watching this video right now, because I really want to close this up, know that if you live your life by love, if you live your life giving love, being love, showing up as love, don't matter what pain you had in the past, work on yourself, get therapy, get, you know, work, meditate, talk to your higher self. Like, if you're anything like me, and you believe in the higher power, in God, however you relate, to help you to get over that, it's possible. Because I've been through so much in my life, man, that if I tell you half the stories, which you'll eventually hear half the stories or even more over time on this channel, you would wonder, how am I such a kind person today? Because I recognize the power of love. And I recognize that, because from the time that I change my mindset to love those around me, to love, oh, that ugly thing. Right. From the time I decided to change my mindset, to love those around me, to love, to give love in every single thing that I do, in every person that I deal with, even when I was in charge of some of the employees at work, like when the manager wasn't there and stuff like that. They will always say they love to deal with me because I dealt with them like if I was them. Because people love to know when you respect them, although you might have a higher position than them. When you could meet the employee where the employee is, when you can meet the child where the child is, when you could meet your partner where your partner is. Don't, just because you might be right in a situation, don't hold it over their head. Remember, love is the guiding force to every single thing that you want, to bring every single thing that you want to you. And if you can only embrace love, be love, and do love, then every single thing that you want good to come to you will come. I manifested something the other day, which I'll tell you in another video, that I never even thought about this. I did it once. Like, I touched the thing that I wanted. I visualized it in that moment, and I never even thought about it again. I mentioned it when it came up to happen, and then I just let it go. And that's also loving and trusting in the universe, in God, to bring whatever it is that you ask. But you would only get what you want once you're loving. Because every time you do something negative to some person, every single time you use, oh, I'm at this position, so I can tell you this, or if you use that I know more than you, or I'm better than you because I have this, and this, then you're actually pushing what you want away from you. And yes, you're manifesting all the things that you don't want because you are not loving. So decide today, are you going to be loving? Are you going to choose love? Are you going to be love? Are you going to do love? And make love the guiding force of your life so that you can manifest all the things that you want. Because I have, and I'm so happy right now. And I'm so grateful for all that I have, and especially for that man in my life. Because when I really and truly think about him, I know he'll watch this, but, and I do tell him all the time. I think when we was first together, he was like, oh, babe, he said that already. But I think he now understands me. But I know that he understands, like, the level of where I came from, what I truly, truly went through, and he gets to finally understand my personality. He doesn't get that frustrated with me anymore. But yeah, I'm grateful that I believed in love, that I stayed in my loving mindset, because now I have this life today. My life, I haven't attracted every single thing. I'm going towards a lot of things right now in my life, but I am grateful for where I'm at, and I'm just going to love. And I challenge you that for the rest of the year, starting now, to love on every single thing that you do. And when you recognize that you're going to say like something bad or something negative, think about what I'm grateful for in that moment. So let's say you say, oh, damn it, this is making me mad, but I am grateful that I am here today. But I am grateful that I got to watch this video. All right, I am done now. Hopefully you got value from that. And remember to love, be love, do love, be everything love. Love, love, love. And that's it. And now is when I say, be brave, be strong, and be you. And I'll click that goodbye button. Bye.